The 6th grade computer classes at UES have been researching global environmental issues, focusing on our future. This is Alex with a special assignment report concerning genetic engineering. You're probably wondering what really is genetic engineering. Well, genetic engineering is the deliberate modification of the characteristics of an organism by manipulating its genetic material. We all know it's a dangerous thing, but what they've been doing now is they've been taking a chemical and putting it into a DNA of an animal and making the fur glow. Now, this is only one kind of genetic engineering. There are more ways. Another thing that is pretty dangerous nowadays is GMO foods and products. You may think you're buying the healthy stuff when you see a prettier apple or banana, but what you don't know is that that's not the natural food. That is the GMO talking. Golden rice. You're probably thinking that there is no way you could come up with golden rice, but what you don't know is there is. Genetic modification is often used to make healthier foods, such as golden rice, which contains the very small vitamin that makes carrots orange. The result is that people without access to many vitamins will get a healthy dose of vitamin A when the rice is consumed. We need to use our voices to spread awareness of the cause of genetic engineering. Will you stop it or will you stand by? On to Kayla.
Hi, my name is Kayla, and today I'm going to be talking about biological public health. It seems that people in the economy are getting sick from what seems to be pollution from factories and sickness transportation. Public health researchers are seeing that chemicals that are mixing with burning trash in factories are causing toxic chemicals and making people sick in close-by towns. Also, from regular factories, toxic chemicals once again are coming out and making people sick. People near the factories are making sure everyone is aware of what is going on so they can prevent the sickness from spreading. Not only are people being aware, but the close-by towns, people who are getting sick are taking medicines to get better before they even get more sick. Also, from sickness transportation, passengers on a plane are getting other people sick and causing sickness spreading throughout the plane. Everyone should know by now not to go on a trip when sick, and I mean everybody. Now all of us really need to think of what we can do to solve these problems and be careful of our surroundings. Now on to Danielle.
Hi, I am Danielle, and today I'll be talking about urban sprawl. The problem is that trees are being cut down and are being used as wood for houses. We take out big plots of land and put it in cities and roads and factories in their place. There are many possible solutions that people could use to help stop urban sprawls. People should not take out plots of land. We can also stop putting in many cities in our world. Urban sprawl can be fixed by cutting down less trees. When people begin to set forest fires in order to destroy land, it also destroys our trees and nature environment. People can help by protesting for the cause, or our voice needs to be heard in order to keep our world green. On to Lydia.
I am Lydia, and I have a report that may change history forever. Alternate transportation has been a big part of our lives, but has affected us in so many ways. Alternate transportation can waste gas just by waiting at a stoplight. Not only that, but alternate transportation wastes time and money too. It also pollutes airways and roads. 25% of vehicles around the U.S. have polluted about 90% of our air source. We have been weakening the world without even knowing it. But we can stop this. We can save money and gas by traveling to places in other ways, such as walking and biking. People have already started doing other things to save money and gas by carpooling or taking public transportation, such as subways and airplanes. Another problem with alternate transportation is food. Some people don't have time to cook dinner, so they go to restaurants that can be 30 minutes away from their house just to get a burger. You can go to closer places to get food, like fast food restaurants, and order food from online so you won't waste gas. You can also go to gas stations for food too. Already, Japan has worked on making alternate transportation by using nuclear power to save money on driving. If we continue to work on making alternate transportation a better thing for the world, we may just change the future too. On to Jalen.
Hello, I'm Jalen from 6th grade with today's breaking report on nuclear energy. While there are many advantages of nuclear energy, there are also things causing harm to the earth, like waste from the mining and air pollution from the cooling towers. Nuclear waste is the material that nuclear fuel becomes after it is used in a reactor. It looks exactly like the fuel that was put in the reactor, but is later put in as aromatic pellets. That is what is causing a hole in the atmosphere. Nuclear energy in most cases is beneficial, but in terms of the climate crisis, to replicate energy harnessing methods we use today with nuclear power. There are 104 commercial nuclear power plants in the United States producing a whopping 800.6 TWh of energy. But by definition, nuclear energy is not a renewable resource. By 2030, if the same thing keeps happening, we will need 50% more energy. Thank you for listening.
All right, can your attention please?